No one expected this to happen. What should have been a calm afternoon for Erika Kirk suddenly turned into the biggest public meltdown of her entire life. One shocking lawsuit from a man she thought was gone forever completely flipped everything upside down. Her ex, the man she reportedly erased from her past, has now filed for full custody, claiming the children everyone believed belonged to Charlie Kirk are actually his. But the lawsuit itself wasn't what sent the internet into chaos. It was the DNA test. A DNA report Erika allegedly fought hard to keep private. A test she refused to discuss. A test she claimed didn't matter. A test she never expected the public to see. Until now. Because her ex didn't just walk into court with accusations. He came with evidence. The court documents leaked online almost instantly, spreading across social media before Erika even had time to react. And once people saw the numbers, everything exploded. 99.98% probability of paternity. According to the leaked filing, the children were never Charlie's biologically. And suddenly, the man Erika allegedly tried to erase from her story was right back at the center of it. Things got even worse moments later. At the exact time the news broke, Erika was live on Instagram doing what looked like a casual sponsored Q&A. At first, she seemed normal, smiling, relaxed, completely unaware of what was about to hit. Then viewers noticed her expression change. Her eyes widened, her jaw tightened. She froze staring at her phone screen. Seconds later, the phone slipped from her hand, and with the microphone still on, viewers heard her whisper, "No, not him. Not now." The live stream chat instantly exploded.
Who was she talking about?
What DNA test? Why was her ex suing her? Was this actually real? Erika tried ending the stream, but her hands were visibly shaking. Before the broadcast finally cut out, viewers claimed they heard her quietly say, "He promised me he'd never do this." That single sentence changed everything, because now people weren't just talking about a custody battle anymore. Suddenly, the internet believed there was something much bigger, hiding underneath the surface. Minutes later, paparazzi reportedly caught Erika rushing out the back entrance of her home while speaking frantically on the phone. Witnesses claim she shouted, "This wasn't supposed to come out." And just like that, the scandal went nuclear. Now social media is flooded with theories, reactions, and non-stop speculation. Legal commentators are calling it one of the wildest celebrity-style custody controversies the internet has seen in years. But the twist nobody saw coming? The lawsuit reportedly accuses Erika of much more than hiding paternity. Her ex allegedly claims she knowingly concealed the truth for years while allowing Charlie to believe the children were biologically his. And according to the filing, he says he is proof. Now Erika's team has gone silent. Charlie's supporters are furious. Online commentators are teasing even more leaks. And the internet is consuming every new detail like wildfire. Because if these allegations are true, then this story becomes far bigger than gossip. It becomes betrayal. To understand why this situation exploded so violently online, you have to go back years, long before Erika became the polished public figure people recognize today. Before the public image, before the interviews, before the carefully crafted family narrative, there was another chapter of her life she allegedly tried to bury completely. Her relationship with the ex now dragging everything back into the spotlight. People who supposedly knew Erika during that time described the relationship as intense, emotional, and deeply unstable. According to old acquaintances, the connection between them never fully disappeared, even after she moved on. One former friend allegedly described it like this: "She wanted to leave, but somehow he always found a way back into her life." Another claimed, they were constantly pulling each other back into chaos. Over time, Erika reportedly rebuilt her image entirely. She married Charlie, created a new public identity, and distanced herself from anyone connected to her past. But according to people now speaking out online, traces of that old relationship never completely vanished. Old messages, blocked accounts, deleted posts, ignored emails. Some now believe she spent years trying to keep that chapter hidden from the public. And this is where the story becomes even more dramatic. According to online speculation surrounding the lawsuit, there were moments over the years where questions quietly surfaced behind closed doors. Odd comments, confusing timelines, conversations Erika allegedly shut down immediately whenever they got too personal. At the time, nobody thought much of it. Now people are revisiting everything, especially after reports surfaced claiming Charlie himself once privately questioned whether certain dates fully lined up, though none of that has been independently verified. And that's the part driving the internet insane right now. Because if the lawsuit's claims are accurate, then Erika allegedly knew the truth for years. Not just before the scandal, not just before the DNA leak. The entire time. Now the custody battle is turning into something far uglier. Accusations of manipulation, deception, hidden secrets, and a past that refused to stay buried. And according to people following the case closely, this may only be the beginning. The situation was already destroying Erika's reputation online. But according to the latest claims surrounding the lawsuit, things became far worse once the court documents started spreading across social media. Because her ex didn't allegedly file the case quietly. He came forward aggressively with accusations, screenshots, timelines, and claims that seemed specifically designed to tear apart the public image Erika spent years building. And then came the first major twist. Within hours of the DNA allegations going viral, reports claimed members of Charlie's family privately demanded answers of their own. Online rumors quickly exploded, with many believing the family felt blindsided by everything now surfacing publicly. People close to the situation allegedly said they were shocked, confused, and struggling to process the possibility that huge parts of Erika's story may not have been true. Then another bombshell hit. According to online leaks, Charlie's family may now support efforts to uncover the full timeline behind Erika's past relationship. Not necessarily because they trust her ex, but because they. And that's when the internet completely lost control of the story. A former friend of Erika reportedly surfaced online claiming Erika had panicked years earlier about the truth eventually coming out. Screenshots began circulating across social media, allegedly showing private messages where Erika feared losing everything if certain information became public. One message supposedly read, "If he talks, everything falls apart." Another allegedly said, "I can't let Charlie find out." None of the screenshots have been independently verified, but online reactions exploded instantly. People accused Erika of hiding the truth. Others questioned the authenticity of the leaks. And suddenly every old interview, timeline, and public statement was being re-examined by internet detectives. But according to reports, the ex's lawsuit goes even further. The filing allegedly includes sealed exhibits containing private emails, photos, handwritten notes, and even a voicemail Erika supposedly left him years ago. That voicemail is now the center of the entire controversy, because insiders claim the recording directly contradicts parts of the public story Erika presented for years. So far, the audio itself hasn't leaked publicly. But several commentators online are already teasing that if it ever surfaces, it could completely reshape how people view the entire situation. Meanwhile, reports claim Erika has gone completely silent behind the scenes. According to unnamed insiders, she's reportedly stopped responding to most public communication, dismissed members of her PR circle, and is desperately trying to keep more documents from leaking. One source allegedly described her as terrified that the past is finally catching up to her. And then came the biggest question of all. Why now? Why would her ex wait this long to come forward? According to claims circulating online, his answer was included directly inside the lawsuit itself. "She promised the children would always know who I was." That single line changed the tone of the entire scandal. Because now the internet doesn't see this as just another celebrity-style controversy anymore. People are framing it as betrayal, hidden identities, broken promises, and years of secrets finally collapsing all at once. But the most mysterious part of the entire story involves what online investigators are now calling the missing 3 weeks. According to people following the case closely, there's allegedly a gap in Erika's public timeline, a period where very little is known about where she was or who she was seeing. Her ex reportedly claims those weeks explain everything. And his final statement in the filing allegedly warned, "When the full truth comes out, people will finally understand why she's been afraid." Now the internet is waiting for the next leak, the next screenshot, the next document, the next recording. Because according to insiders following the case, the voicemail may be the piece that changes everything. Nobody expected the leaked voicemail to hit this hard. At first, people assumed it would just be another emotional recording tied to the custody scandal. Maybe an argument, maybe regret, maybe panic. But according to the online reactions, the audio completely shattered the public image Erika had spent